gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the role. You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the flip it. This. Now I'm Gucci, trust me. We eating good over here, eating good, eating drop this. Now I'm Gucci, trust me. We eating good over here, eating good, eating drop this. We eating good over here. We eating good over here. How the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the role. You gotta see how the hustle go. Go, go, go. You know he caught up by his bros though. Go, 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 another person, another victim, another one. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's see how the hustle go. Go.
I'm Obrey with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith, and we should have a cracking contest here. What can we expect from the game then?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Well, welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EATV. I'm Obrey with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith, and we should have a cracking contest here. What can we expect from the game then?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would
Here's how
certainly
United
settle
line
any
up
nerves.
today. Well, welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EATV. I'm Obrey with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith, and we should have a cracking contest here. What can we expect from the game then?
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would
Here's how
certainly
United
settle
line
any
up
nerves.
today. Well, welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EATV. I'm Obrey with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith, and we should have a cracking contest here. What can we expect from the game? Here's how United line up today. Well, welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EATV. I'm Obrey with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith, and we should have a cracking contest here. What can we expect from the game? Here's how United line up today. Well, welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EATV. FC26. Get themselves in front. Lovely defensive.
Well, they didn't change.
Get themselves in front. Lovely defensive.
Well, they didn't change.
Get themselves in front. Lovely defensive. They might be.
gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the room. See how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the role. You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the flip it.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me, ready to provide all the tactical and technical analysis, is the former England attacker, Sue Smith. And we have first to two action coming up for you. Sue, what are your expectations for today? A look at the starting 11 for United.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession, may go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the backline, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
Can they jump in front? In it goes! An early goal! No wonder they're celebrating! Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. This could level it, and it is the equaliser. Parity now, and who's to say what's going to happen next? Oh, the challenge was spot on.
I thought they were in there. Shut that down well.
Can they set up a chance? Going to be a free kick. Mejbri. Can he put it away? Super challenge! Wow! Gonzalo Ramos. Can they forge ahead? And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. Smart defending. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Ramos. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
Referee had a good view of that one. A successful intervention, winning the ball back. Pele. Plenty of support here. Real chance. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Nicely timed tackle. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, good run and good ball control, but timely defending when it mattered.
Well, as soon as they won the ball back, there was an almighty roar. The fans are trying to push the team forward and get an equaliser.
Well read to ease the pressure. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Oh, surely! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. If they can score again, a really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Yeah, if that had gone in, I wouldn't have seen a way back for them. Not much time left now, so what an important save that was.
Fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Well, they've decided to make a change. He's driven in the corner. Not the most confident clearance. Now they stopped them in their tracks. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Yeah, it was a real competitive match. Both teams.
Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Needed you most. You love me differently. I loved you all the same. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. This is why I don't fall in love in spring.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and hopefully we've got some goals and drama on the way. It's the Flyboys, and they take on United.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Getting closer. And denied by a top draw tackle.
Oh, that looked like a great opportunity.
This is today's Flyboys team. Mike Mannion is in goal. Teo Hernandez starts with Jamie Carragher in the fullback positions, and they've decided for this one to play with two in attack. Now there could be a real opportunity coming for the Flyboys. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Space to attack here for United. Options available in the middle. Lovely defensive work. Going for the blast on goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed for power. Here's how United line up today.
Yeah, they've gone for 4 at the back, 2 midfielders protecting the back line, and then 4 forwards, which should make this exciting to watch. The number 10, I'm sure,
it
is
could
going
be
to
in here. And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of... the game. 1-0 then as we get started again. Tolisso. Promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing.
That's class, that. Now, I'm sure they'll look to build from here.
Surely the equaliser. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Could be now. And it's in. The goal to get us back to level pegging. And the game restarts with the score 1-1. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. We're back in business. 1 half down, 1 to go. On he goes, terrific. But that's a really good recovery to win the ball. Edging ever closer to goal here. Has the space to whip it in here. Chance to move ahead. It's in! And it's their game to lose from here. So it's 2-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Theo Hernandez. We're into the final half hour. Williams. Valencia. Good pass, good chance. 3-1, well read. And he goes, and on. Possession lost just at the point of something happening.
Yeah, I like the approach play, but just lacked that final pass, didn't they?
Williams. And on to Thuram. Good ball, now what to do with it? Now it needs a good ball in. Worth a go. Back off the bar. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Corner now, and they could get the game won here. And they decide against playing it in. Coming in field now. And it's all over. Happy faces right around the ground. What are your thoughts, Sue?
Yeah, both teams give absolutely everything. There was a real intensity to the game, but I think the moments of quality just give them the edge and they deserve the results.
You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the room. We eating good over here. We eating good over here. You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the role. You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the flip it. Drop this. No, I'm Gucci, trust me. We eating good over here. Eating good, eating drop this. No, I'm Gucci, trust me. We eating good over here. Eating good, eating drop this. We eating good over here. We eating good over here. You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the role. You gotta see how the hustle go. Go, go, go. You know he caught up by his bros though. Go, 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 go. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the room. Drop this. No, I'm Gucci, trust me. We eating good over here. Eating good, eating drop this. No, I'm Gucci, trust me. We eating good over here. Eating good, eating drop this.
Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Needed you most. You love me differently. I loved you all the same. You woke up yesterday. I watched the seasons change. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. Hello, snow, I'm alone. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. Hello, snow, I'm alone. Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Needed you. I came to you, flesh tone, origami I fold. Your presence starts to glow, white lights turn yellow gold. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. Hello, snow, I'm alone. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. Hello, snow, I'm alone. Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Indigo, where were you when I needed you most? Needed you.
You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the room. We eating good over here. We eating good over here. You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the role. You gotta see how the hustle go. You know he caught up by his bros though. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the flip it. Drop this. No, I'm Gucci, trust me. We eating good over here, eating good, eating drop this. No, I'm Gucci, trust me. We eating good over here, eating good, eating drop this. We eating good over here. We eating good over here.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and we should have a cracking contest here. What are we going to get from this one?
I'm anticipating a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start. play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
Plenty of open space here. Well, they were queuing up in the middle, but it never reached them. Here's how United line up today.
It's a 4-5-1. The midfield will be crowded and they'll be looking to win the battle in there. It's essential they don't sit too deep and the midfielders advance to support.
Hang on, Sue, they're in. What a challenge. Perfectly executed.
Read the situation well. Really good challenge. Times the tackle perfectly.
Ball out for a throw-in. Given away by United. Morgan. Beaten easily here. Opportunity here. Oh, wonderful stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, but you have to praise his reflexes.
Ball comes in. It's in. 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game. Lam. Well, there's one left behind. Michael Essien. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Just needs the composure now. Oh, top class from the goalkeeper.
Oh, it's a great save. Certainly showed his class there and prevented an almost certain goal.
Good work to regain possession. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Pina. Just a little untidy. Making decent progress here. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end. The action restarts. The second half's underway. Morgan. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now. Essien. Cole. Pavel Nedved. The ball won back. Threads it through. Chance to score. Terrific. Another goal. What a scoreline this is for them.
It's in the game.
This is why I don't fall in love in springtime. This is why I don't